For decades, we've pictured aging as a slow, steady slide, a little bit of decline every single year. We imagine our health eroding gradually, like a coastline losing an inch of sand every day. But new research suggests this model is wrong. By tracking thousands of molecules, scientists discovered that aging happens in two sharp, concentrated bursts, one at age 44 and another at 60. This video looks at the biological data behind these shifts and the specific ways to prepare for them. Traditional aging studies usually compare a group of 20-year-olds to a group of 80-year-olds at a single point in time. This provides a before and after snapshot, but it completely misses the actual pattern of change that happens in between. To find that pattern, a study in the journal Nature Aging followed 108 healthy adults for 7 years. They analyzed 135,000 biological features, from blood metabolites to gut microbes, collecting over 246 billion data points to see how the body's internal landscape shifts in near real time. This chart shows the traditional linear model of aging, but researchers found 81% of our body's molecules don't follow this smooth path. Instead, the line shatters. The body holds steady, then at age 44 and 60, undergoes a sudden biological reconfiguration. Because aging is a function of these scheduled transitions rather than steady decay, we can use this biological timing to build a more effective defense for our health. The first major transition hits around age 44. This isn't a psychological milestone. It's a period where the body's internal chemistry undergoes a high-speed shift. At this age, the pathways that govern cardiovascular health show significant dysregulation. Specifically, the body changes how it remodels and transports lipids, like cholesterol, and how it handles blood clotting. Your metabolism also alters its response to common substances. This is the point where the body's ability to process alcohol and caffeine changes, meaning a glass of wine or a cup of coffee may affect you differently than it did in your 30s. There are also structural changes to the extracellular matrix, the scaffolding that holds your skin and muscles together. This is when the integrity of your skin and the composition of your muscles begin to change more rapidly. While this age range overlaps with menopause for women, the study found these same molecular clusters shifting in men at age 44 as well. This is a universal biological event. The 44-year shift changes the internal logic of your metabolism, often penalizing habits that the body was able to ignore just a few years earlier. The second wave at age 60 shifts the focus from metabolism to the decline of the body's core maintenance systems. This stage is marked by immunosenescence, a rapid drop in the body's ability to regulate its own immune responses. As these defenses lose their edge, the risk of chronic systemic inflammation rises. Kidney function also hits a transition point. A marker called blood urea nitrogen begins to rise significantly after 60, indicating that the kidneys are becoming less efficient at filtering the blood. At the same time, the way your body handles carbohydrates drops into a warning zone. Glucose processing becomes less efficient, which correlates directly with an increased risk for type 2 diabetes. The 60-year shift represents a coordinated faltering of the body's immune, renal, and metabolic defenses, turning general wear and tear into a heightened vulnerability to disease. Recognizing that aging happens in these two bursts allows us to prepare for them specifically, rather than just reacting to symptoms as they appear. For those approaching their 40s, the priority is cardiovascular and metabolic health. Adjusting your diet to support compromised lipid processing before the 44-year wave hits can help the body navigate the transition. To counter the changes in the extracellular matrix, resistance training becomes essential for maintaining muscle structure, while moderating alcohol and caffeine intake helps align with your body's new metabolic reality. As 60 approaches, the focus shifts towards immune support. Adopting an anti-inflammatory lifestyle through diet and stress management becomes a primary tool for buffering the decline in immune regulation. This is also the time for more precise medical tracking. Doctors should specifically monitor glucose levels and kidney markers, like blood urea nitrogen, to catch the early ripples of these systemic changes. Managing long-term health becomes an effort of targeted preparation, focused on these two distinct biological windows. To recap, at 44, your body undergoes a metabolic and structural shift, requiring a focus on heart health and muscle maintenance. At 60, your immune and kidney functions decline, making inflammation management and glucose monitoring your primary health priorities. By identifying the molecular timing of these two biological storms, we can apply the right interventions at the right time to preserve our functional health